Welcome to Pure Phuckery, the podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Monique Ross. I am here today with my homeboy, Buddy. Introduce yourself.
What's up? It's your boy, Buddy Love. FBTM for Buddy the Movement. 3F to the death. Core DJs, what's up?
Hey. Welcome, Buddy Love. We welcome Buddy Love to Pure Phuckery today. We're going to talk about some music. Talk about the music. Buddy's in the music game. He's passionate about it. He's been in this game for a minute. It's a movement here in St. Louis. And we're just gonna talk about some bullshit when it comes to the music industry, the music business. We're gonna let the conversation flow and just see where we want to go. So I'm gonna turn it over to Buddy. He gonna tell us how he got started and what fuels him, what makes him go and keep going with the music, and where this passion came from. I guess I'll kick off the first question and I'll just ask him, when did you fall in love with hip hop, Buddy?
Well, as a kid, actually, it wasn't that I fell in love with hip hop. I just loved music. Like when I was a kid, my father raised me, rest in peace. And I used to go to my mom's house, on the weekends or whatever. And she used to play, at this time it was Magic 108.
All right.
So she used to have the radio on at a nice volume. So to where that was the only way I could sleep without the TV.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It was just, it was only back then you'll say it was old people.
Right.
So,
I feel you.
That's what was being played, and it was just after that, I had to have a clock radio in my room because, if you go to sleep with the TV on, they're going to think you watch TV when you really supposed to be sleeping.
Right.
That's just how I could sleep. So, boom, I, started using what my mom just was doing at her crib, and music just always calmed me down, soothed me. So I just listened to all genres of music, and I just knew how to put words together real fast.
Right. That's
so it was that's how I started rapping. And then my brother and his friends, they had a rap group. But it was just, I just used to go over there, and I knew how to put words together, as I said again. So they was just oh man, he freestyling. And I didn't know what freestyling was at the time. I was a kid. But they used to show me off to people, and they was doing big shows and all type of they had a crazy following, and they used to show me off to people because I knew how to freestyle real good. But it was something I never took serious.
When did you decide to take it serious? When did you start taking it serious?
Well, this one time I had took it serious. I was ninth grade, and by that time, people in the hood, from my hood, people that knew me outside of school called me, Buddy.
Right.
They always called me either Buddy Love or Buddy or Buddy Lee. So at school, the people that knew me in school, they called me Ted Slow because my real name is Martez.
Okay.
So I had a little song that I used to. It was called "You Already Know."
All right.
I went to the studio with my brother, and then once again, and they let me record it. So I had a song called "You Already Know," and it was I straight was doing a little something. And my big sister happened to know somebody. Matter of fact, he's passed away now. This dude named Trail.
Okay.
He's from New York, and she he knew people because he grew up with Jim Jones and all them.
Yeah.
And so he used to tell okay.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Yeah, shout out to them. He was like,
oh man,
your little brother tight. But it was just I'd rather been in the streets, so I didn't take it serious.
Right.
So I missed that opportunity. After that, I was just forget rap.
All right.
I'm cool. I don't want to do music no more.
What changed? What happened?
Honestly, I started back again. My dad was murdered 2008.
Okay.
And I was just man, come on, it's something, you gotta do something different. And I took it, boom, dropped a couple of little mixtapes, but I still wasn't in, I didn't really want to dive into the business part of it.
Okay.
I just wanted to be a rapper. Like, I recorded, here go a CD. You know?
Right. You want to be involved in the logistics of it.
I didn't care about none of that.
You just wanted to make music.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I say a couple years after that, 2000, I say about like, when I end up getting sick in 2012, and that's when it was like, okay, I can't do nothing. I couldn't,
Right.
I had to start all over for real. So it was like, I started dropping little mixtapes. And I started dabbing into the business part, like, okay, I'm going to put them on this website. I'm going to put them on this. I'm going to put them on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I met this dude. I can't even remember his name. He ran my mixtapes. I met him in the club. And somebody introduced him to me like, hey, this dude tight, And so he hooked me up, and I started putting my little mixtapes I'm dropping. I'm rapping on other people, be it was no real songs. I started putting them on my mixtapes.
Okay.
Then I quit again. It was like, I could, because it did, you know how to do something, it bores you out fast.
Right.
So it was
definitely
like,
agree with that statement.
Yeah, I did. I had the little mixtape series. It was called Bite.
Okay.
Bitch, I'm trying to eat. I got it.
Bitch, I'm trying to eat.
Fab said it in a verse. And I took it and just ran with it. And it was like, I got to Bite 4 and was like, by Bite 4, I had real songs, a bunch of me rapping on other people's beats, but a bunch of real songs. And I just was like, what I said, I was like, all right, cool, I did it. It's all right. So I didn't care anymore. And
right.
I just took a break. It was over for. But 2017, give or take, 16, I was freestyling on the internet, and people were just so tuned in. But that's something I used to do as a kid. I even include this, like, my freshman year, probably all the way up to my junior year of high school. They used to wait on our school bus to get to the school. Because on Fridays, I had my dude, shout out my dude Federo. He's a singer. He's doing great in Atlanta. He's working with a lot of people. I pray he make it before I do.
That's what's up. Shout out to Federo.
He used to make the beat on the table.
All right.
And they used to wait on me to come in and do Freestyle Friday. So, fast forward back to where we at now. I was start doing it on the internet, and so many people was tuned in. It was like, damn, people straight, which I knew how to rap. I know how to rap. It's as simple as that. Like, and they fucking with it. So it's like, okay, let me go and just drop a little song. So this true story. My aunt died. We went to Mississippi to go to the funeral. I rode with the same sister. We rode back home, and the car had XM radio. And I don't mean no horn to but Lil Uzi, like, I love him, Lil Uzi type, but I don't know what song he had on the radio at the time, and it was just so mediocre. And my sister was like, see, this is what you need to do right here. You need to make songs like this, and you probably get on.
Right.
And the reason why I'm calling mediocre, because I love his music.
Right.
But I had such a New York. I have such a New York, East Coast period soul. Like, I'm an East Coast.
Right.
I think I'm from there. So that's why I call that mediocre, because my rap is Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie. Biggie is my favorite rapper of
that's
all
what's
time.
Up. I should have worn my Biggie t-shirt.
So that's my, that's mediocre to me. But I still like it. But, those are the guys that I think rap. Jada Kids, like, those are rappers. So I come home. I hit my producer. I'm like, hey, man, I need some beats, man. I need some beats like these little young niggas make. That's what I said. He brought me a CD. Now, mind you, everybody is emailing, thumb drive. This nigga brought me a CD like, hey,
rolled up on you.
My computer broke right now. But her gave me the CD. Luckily, I have a CD player in my car. Pop the CD in. 3 tracks on the CD. First track, I didn't get past the first track. Like, I'm just listening to it. And, at that time, 2016, 17, that's when the mumble rap just, hit.
Really
so
hit the scene.
I'm just listening to the beat. True story. And we in the car. And I'm just mumble rapping. I don't even know. I'm just talking about nothing. And I came up with
like they all do, right?
And that's when I came up with the
we
first.
ain't knocking nobody.
No, we're not. But it is what it is.
Right.
But that's when I came up with my first single, which was called "Ha Ha Ha," and I was just in the car like, ha 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 ha. I'm laughing all the way to the bang. Yeah. That's why I got that from Lil Uzi. And I'm sitting in the car just looking at myself like, I got that gold on my wrist.
Right.
Gucci all on my kicks. And it was like, from all that, it was like, okay. And boom, I went and recorded verse, hook. I didn't even have a second verse. Sent it to the DJ at the radio like, hey, I'm going with this style right here. Check this out. Let me know what you like. Like if you like it.
Right.
Not sending it for the radio. It was not done.
Right.
Man, that was at like 11 o'clock that morning, 5 o'clock mix. The song comes on the radio
already.
Like, let's see, but I was always, I always rap because, like I said, I always I rap. So my parents, family, sister, cousin, brother, always make me rap, when people come around. So I knew how to rap without cursing.
Okay.
I know how to do that before.
Right.
Now I'm finally saying curse words, but I always try to use another word without trying to say a curse word all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Your kids are listening, right?
Yeah, my kids, they probably curse more than me.
Stop it.
I was a kid once upon a time.
Hey, I'm here. Because I swear, I think my son be cursing with both of them. They swear they don't curse. But that's what's up. Not to cut you off. Let me ask you top 5 hip hop, all time favorite top 5 hip hop artists.
Woo!
I gave you 5. I didn't
5.
give you 3. I didn't say
you
1.
5, but
5.
you saying all time. Like,
all time top favorite hip hop.
All time 5 rappers hip hop.
Top 5. You can do that.
I can, but
and I know
you ain't gonna like it. Biggie. Do we gotta be in order?
No, I don't even care what order. We got Biggie. I'll agree.
So is we going off of me what I would listen to? Or just
if you can listen.
Okay, this how I'm gonna do it. This how
But these
this
top
how I'm gonna do it. If I was to have to take a road trip,
all right,
for 13 hours,
I'm fucking with it.
So that's probably here to South Carolina.
I'll feel you. Okay.
My first artist I'm gonna pop in, cause these are all artists I'm finna name right now.
Okay.
They either got an album or 2 I could listen to straight through.
Okay.
My first start off will be Kanye West.
Wow.
My first starts small. And I'm saying this is my plane ride music. So
okay.
You get what I'm saying?
All right.
So Kanye, Biggie, Weezy.
All right.
I can't really do it. Ooh.
You got this.
Kanye, Weezy,
Ricky Rose.
And right now, I'm gonna say Lil Uzi. Cause he got like a 6-piece. I could just a 6, and these is just 6 different albums. These are all artists I could put a playlist together of all they different music, and I'll be okay.
And just
you know what I'm saying? Like I like Drake, but it's just like after a while I just be like, okay, let me cut this.
Tired of listening to Drake.
You know what I'm saying? And see why I threw Lil Uzi, because those are all different type of guys.
You got a mixture.
But I threw Lil Uzi in there because that's when it's time when you kind of feel yourself to relax. He put him in there. He going. He might not even be talking about nothing, but
all right.
You in there. So that's my 5 right now.
And look, your thought process, like you thought that went through because you went from you catch yourself too relaxed because you went back to the road trip. Pop that in. Let's go get you back going. Okay, I can dig it. Because
people nowadays, when you ask them that, they go like, "Oh, the top these hard rappers," and it's like, no, your top 5 is your top 5. Like this is what your go-to music is, and people don't. They always go off their 5 like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna go Biggie Pop because that's what everybody else said." But it's like on your everyday base, or you're gonna listen to Tupac,
right?
Or you're going to listen to Biggie, or you're going to listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you want to listen to these guys. I didn't even throw Jay in there. And I can listen to Jay. Shocked me. That's my guy. If we put him in order, it go Biggie, Jay, then Rick Ross. Rick Ross is my favorite rapper, Now Not because people say I look like him, not because of
You
none of
favor
that.
Ricky?
I just like he puts me somewhere else in life. You know,
I fuck with Rick Ross. I fuck with
like,
Rick Ross a long way. I probably wouldn't put him in my top five. My top five real quick. Road trip. What I'm listening to. We sticking with rappers. So I'm sorry. I'm rap with Drake. Cause I can roll with Drake. I can rap. Hey,
you a girl.
And Drake makes music for women. Like, hey, I fucks with Drake the long way. So if I'm on a road trip and I top five rappers, I'm going Drake. I'm going Hove. I'm going. Who else I'm gonna fuck with? Rappers. Drake, Hove.
See, it's hard because
probably some some Lupe.
Fiasco.
Yeah, I can rap. I can rap to Lupe.
You went way.
I did
You went from up there. You went from over there. Yeah.
But she's like to ride to.
That's what I see, and it's hard now when you look at it like that.
Look, and I sat here and thought about it, and
but see, if I told you, if I say, okay, just name your top five rappers of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Biggie, Jay, Nas, Pac.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? But now you think about what you going to listen to. Like, this ain't really what I listen to.
Who else I'm riding to?
Drake and Hove, though, they'll get you so far, though. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, by the time you get through with them two, you probably throw on some R&B. Or you
look, and I was like, and that's where my mind immediately went. If I'm on a road trip, what I'm listening to, and like, I'm listening, and I want to answer the question, but I really can't because after Drake and Hove,
you gonna go.
I'm gonna go on over to her and SZA and Summer Walker.
So you gonna go to them three
and Janae.
So you like mellow music?
Yeah,
you like weed smoking
I can rap like, hey, I'm trying to smoke. Hey, anybody that knows me knows. I'm trying to smoke.
If I go R&B, I go like, and I hate to say this, but like. I let Chaos play.
All right.
I know, but you can't deny it.
No way, shape, or form promoting or condoning
no, we not.
The accusations
I don't even know what you're talking
Kelly,
about. But
he said he gonna ride to Kelly.
You can't deny his music.
I was just singing R. Kelly earlier today, and my ex-husband, he say, fuck you singing R. Kelly for? We not listening to R. Kelly. Bro,
It's nowhere around him. It's nowhere around him. I mean, people are people. People do what they do. People, you know, that's what they do. You can't. Right. I just, as an individual, just because you're in the spotlight, that doesn't mean that you are not who you are.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I
just feel like if you didn't put the spotlight on certain people, we frankly wouldn't give a fuck about what they doing in their life. And I hate to say it like that because you did some things that you weren't supposed to do, but it's like I can't. Your music is undeniable. It's undeniable. Like Michael Jackson. You can say what you want to say, but ain't no way around. You get what I'm saying? Like these are those are people that one word could be said,
right,
and you will go off into a whole song.
Because as soon as you just said Michael Jackson, I was getting ready to break out into my song.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to I let a Kale's compilation play, or just the Chocolate Factory.
Hey man, despite the accusations and the fuckery that is his life, the pure fuckery that is R. Kelly's life, man, he has an amazing catalog of music. And you cannot deny the man's talent. You know, he's a human being, as fucked up as the accusations are.
Let me ask you a question.
What's this?
With on that subject, not even just on R. Kelly, so just famous people, period. Do you think the industry drives them to be fucked up?
Definitely. Oh my God, because you're constantly in the public eye. You have to live your life under this constant microscope. Everybody watching in this day and age with social media, those platforms where people have immediate access to you, direct access to you, can message you, direct message you, comment on shit, and really, you know, be able to interact with these people, and to have to live your life under this microscope to prevent your personal life from becoming your, you know, public. Like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, people develop weird fetishes and shit, develop weird shit about them. And
when you say they develop, I think what it is when you got so much power, you try to see how far. But it's like
how
a
far
kid.
can
Like,
I push the
how
envelope?
far can I exactly? Yeah. So it's like, are you worried, or are the people that you deal with worried? Because if you push it and say just some weird ass shit like how Diddy did with the bang, like walk the, you know, give me some cheesecake. In our reality, it's like, nah, nigga, you got me fucked up. But they did it.
Right. I agree.
So do you put that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you put that on the person, or do you put that on the people that you deal with? So, you know, he got this much power. You decided to, whatever you do, and people allowed it for so long, and now it's a problem. And I'm not agreeing with it, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I feel you. And
you know,
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. Like, you know, he pushed the envelope. He did it for so long, didn't get in any trouble. It became his way of life. This was his norm. He didn't feel like he was doing anything wrong because nobody came and said, hey, sir,
this is wrong.
You can't do this. So, you know, he's going to continue to do it. So, yeah, I agree. I agree with everything that you're saying. It's a fucked up situation. You know, man, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Rarely am I, you know, caught up in my words. Rarely does it catch my tongue, but it's just that's just a fucked up situation, because I look at it and I look at this man in his body of art, his work of art, and then the things that people are saying about him and who he is behind closed doors. Like, first and foremost, I never want to know your personal business. What you do behind closed doors is your business. But because of his level of celebrity, he's in the public eye. So unfortunately for him, everybody knows what the hell he was doing behind those closed doors. And my heart goes out to him, because, you know, clearly, you know, it's some shit within him, you know, that
I don't think
fueled him to do this shit.
I mean, when you look at him, he don't seem like, he don't think he did nothing wrong.
Hey, I've done shit wrong. Just like a snake will, you know, a fucking snake will look you dead in the eye. Like,
before they kill you.
Yeah, like, you know, a snake is going to be a snake. But with R. Kelly, perhaps he didn't, like you said, perhaps he didn't think he was doing anything wrong because he got away with it so long. But if you dig deep and you go off into the documentaries and stuff that have been focused around this whole situation with him.
I honestly didn't watch it because
I didn't watch some of them,
no,
but I heard, you know, I watched one particular documentary, and they were talking about how, you know, his upbringing and his childhood.
Man,
and shit
I
like
heard
that.
all that. Listen to me, because I ain't gonna stop listening to him. So you're not gonna give me a reason to.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna just let it. I let long be long. You leave that. That's all right. Whatever you did, or they told me you pissed on somebody years ago. Cool. You ain't surprising me, Jack, you know. So I don't want to hear all that. What happened when you was a kid, I don't give a fuck about all that, man. Let him make one more album.
Your music, though.
And right now, one more album, that boy will be serious right now. He got some shit to talk about. That's straight up.
That's real talk. That's real talk. Like, that pain, it fuels you.
Kills.
That pain fuels
you.
Kills
will wake some shit up. Kills will wake some shit up in your body.
Yeah. I agree, man. Kills
has some new Saturday cleaning music.
Hey, man.
Straight
Waking up music is blasting. Let's get this house clean. That's real talk, B. That's real talk. That's what's up. That's what's up. We gonna leave R. Kelly alone now. Current fuckery.
What? Just period.
In the music business. What are you seeing out here? What's some fuckery that you've experienced? If you want to even go that far.
I'm seeing just the game. Period. Like, it's like. And I hate to use that word because people use that, but it's like ain't no real rap no more. It's like everything is a gimmick. You know, like you got your I'm not gonna take away from no artists. You know, they
Right.
make their music, and like the world we live in now, it's like tap music. You know, you think it's tight because you could tap your foot to it.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? It got a nice beat, but it's like
Where's the substance?
don't nobody tell stories no more.
You know who I forgot? I got another one because I'm still thinking about this. I don't mean to cut me off. Another person I'm popping in. So I said Hove, Drake. Cole. J. Cole. That's my man. Hey, man.
J. Cole mean no harm. I will work with you, but I could never get with J. Cole.
For real?
No.
Forest Hill Drive?
It was an awesome album. No features, went platinum, all that.
When I say that mug was in rotation for like a year and still gets played right now. Like,
it's like he didn't.
That's my guy.
I guess it's when he came out. It's probably what. Like he don't get. I don't get the hype about him. Like he's a nice rapper, but see, like
because he has substance.
I think I was riding the Wale bandwagon at the time. So it was like that's who he sounded like to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to compare them. No, I'm not. I'm not comparing you guys.
You cannot compare Wale to Drake, man.
Not Drake to J. Cole. You can, though. You can.
Hey, it's your world. It's your world.
Like them two cold-blooded rappers.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, see, you just named 3 niggas that sound alike. So it's like, that's your lane right there.
This is my road trip
that's
music.
What I'm saying. That's why I said that's your lane.
Yeah.
So you can't really knock that because you get a Jay-Z out of J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? You get on certain album, certain song, you get a Jay-Z out of Drake. So
I agree.
So you stand in that lane. You like a Pandora when you ride. Like you just J. Cole radio, all the shit that's gonna be in that lane. That's what you gonna ride to.
Not necessarily because I switch. Not necessarily because I'll be riding to some shit and something might pop in my head and I fuck around and go completely left, and next thing you know, I'm listening to some Tennessee whiskey or some shit like that. It depends on me.
But you wanna know something so funny? I ride and I guess you can call it. I call it pop. Well, no, they call a lot of shit pop, but I ride. I listen to. I guess you can call it. Well, I call it white people music. That's what I call it.
White people that are listening, my friends, people I consider family. Do not take offense to this man calling
that's
white
not
music.
No. But I mean, it is.
I know y'all know what you mean.
Like that's what I listen to. I listen to the station 96.3 on XM. It's station 2. Like I listen to because they be having some cold ass beats and they sing. And they sing. Now, I ain't saying like the rap music, but they sing and their music has stories to them. Right. It be about something. You get what I'm saying? And then I go out a lot because I'm a rapper, so I have to go to the clubs. Mm-hmm. I get tired of hearing the same fucking song because every DJ gonna play what's hot. Don't nobody go dig in the bags like. Right. I don't know if that's just her. I don't know.
No, it's the same playlist. I've been to so many clubs, so many cities.
For the last couple of years, I've been going to the Expo in Indianapolis.
Okay.
And Kid Capri been the DJ.
Okay.
Like he digs in a bag.
That's what's up.
You get what I'm saying? He'll give you the shit right now, but he'll dig.
He'll pull out some.
Nigga, what you doing in here? You get what I'm saying?
Bring back some memories on you.
DJs don't do that.
Right.
So I just ride, listen to a little,
Yeah.
Listen to a little,
ride to your own shit. Listen to your shit.
Right. Now, I don't even know. I listen to my white people music. I don't even listen to my music.
I'm still tripping off you with this white people music.
That's what I call it.
There's no such thing.
It
but
is,
I feel
though.
you.
Because I can't call it pop.
I know what you're saying.
Once upon a time, you could call it pop. But now, they consider it Rowdy Rich is pop.
Right.
Nelly is pop. You know what I'm saying? Migos is pop.
Right.
So I can't say pop because You get what I'm saying? You'll hear
What
the
do you
box.
consider? Give me an example. Give me a song, white people music, so white people can understand.
Let me see.
He gotta go to his
I'm gonna go to
playlist.
it ain't gonna take long, you know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Right now, we gonna get.
I'll throw one out because you fucked me up. Bruno Mars.
Bruno.
Because happy.
For real?
No, that's for real.
That's for real.
What's Bruno?
Bruno is 24 karat magic in the air. You know.
Yeah.
Bruno.
I'm singing for real. You know I'm tripping.
And I just can't get it. Like if it come on, I'm riding to it. Like I just can't throw it out there right off my phone.
No, I feel you.
But like, yeah, I mean, you people know what I'm talking about, man. When I
the one we just
if it's meant to be,
if it's meant to be,
that
but in Florida Georgia line, like that's our shit.
Just took that song out and just YouTube the instrumental with it. Cold blooded beat.
That's what's up.
It's a rap beat. You get what I'm saying? It's a straight rapper beat, But boom, it's like a lot of the people doing that now.
Yeah.
That's why I
crossing
listen to
over,
it.
crossing
Maroon
over,
5,
just it
memories. Like and my favorite R&B artist right now is Sam Smith.
Sam Smith, I fucks with Sam Smith. I fucks with Sam Smith.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy be crooning. He croons. What about Adele? You fuck with Adele?
I like Adele. It's this girl, a lady out there, kind of reminds me of Adele.
I ain't picking my nose. I'm just fixing my nose. Right?
Hey, that's on you.
I just want the camera to know. Just
no,
in case
we got some sanitizer, man.
Let me grab sanitizer real quick.
But no, it's this lady. I cannot think her name, but her song. I ain't gonna try to sing it, but if I hit one little point, I know you'll know it. And I'll rise up today.
Is that Archer Day?
Audra
Day.
She reminds me of Adele.
Yeah, I fucks with that song. That's my motivation. Whenever I'm feeling down in the dumps,
serious.
I play that. I know bullshit. That's like I play that whenever I'm feeling down in the dumps.
That's music that it has a meaning to it.
Yeah. And I love music. That's why I love music. That's why I fuck with music. I'm so passionate about music. Probably would never pursue a career in music. I thought I was going to live that dream through my son, but he's chosen a different career path at this point. But
what you just gonna have him do? Being a rapper?
No, he literally he went off to college. He was majoring in music industry studies and minoring in music business merchandising and business administration. And the plan was New York after graduation, and he was going to pursue music in some aspect. Then he decided that he's just going to be a rapper and he didn't need college. He told me when I talked to him on his no bullshit, I talked to him on his 19th birthday. He said, I decided I'm not going back to school. And I said, what made you decide that? And he kicked the Drake verse. He said, I just realized that turning papers in won't get me paid. And I hung up the phone on this dude because he irritates my soul. And, he said, I realized that turning papers in won't give me paid. So, he's going to,
I mean,
let him live his life, do what he do.
You never know where that's why I'm saying right now, these days, like, that's where I was going at before we got into the J. Cole. The music industry is not, you don't have to be talented. No
Exactly.
more. It's just, if I could look at you and I feel like, yeah, okay, I can make this work. That's
turn me into a superstar, buddy. I can do it.
And see, most of the guys, that's why they becoming young and younger. You probably ain't never had nothing, or or if I flash a couple dollars in your face and throw 3 chains on you, you're not caring about what's in this paperwork. You're not caring about what's in this contract.
You just go sign on a dotted line and go run with it.
Because for this year, I done made you. You get what I'm saying? And then boom, by 2-3 years from now that you kind of smart, because now you got smart people around you.
Right.
Now you want to go and try to sue the record label or do this, that. Now we'll never hear from you again.
Exactly.
Or music starts slowing
down. That's how a lot of these young artists get caught up. And, I would never want to see my son, go down their path. And when I talk to him and he, when he said he's going to get in the studio, become a rapper, I'm trying to figure out ways to get him on. I got people that I know that, and I didn't straight went and rap with him. Like, let's turn my kid into a superstar because, he has the look.
But I'm going to say this though. It's in you. It's not on you.
And that's exactly it. And I was talking to my homeboy, because my homeboy, he rap, but he said he would never pursue it. And he's like, when I told him, I was like, let's turn my kid into a superstar. He's like, I'll write his music. You know, he has the image for it. And when I talked to my son about it, I said, what are you going to rap about? And he's like, I don't know, the struggle. And like, dude, you don't know the struggle. He tell me, you know, he gonna get us up out the hood. Dude, we're not in the hood.
If I ever catch you rapping about the struggle,
if my son ever make a mixtape, if my son ever make a mixtape talking about how he struggled, I'm making a diss track.
You got to.
You never struggle for nothing.
And I'll write for you.
Hey, that's what's up.
Straight up, like
all
this.
Love, man love,
and see,
man
that's
love.
what I'm saying. Like, I swear that, listen, I promise that me and my friends, we have these talks all the time. I be like, so you telling me everybody was broke?
Everybody ain't had shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Everybody sold drugs. Like, ain't nobody just was like, I know how to rap, so I'm gonna be a rapper.
My son is so sheltered. He don't know, like, this nigga ain't never.
But see, he not done though, cause he know this is, if I talk about this, this is what because everybody wants to be like, niggas don't understand, like, yo, niggas that really had to go through that, we don't want no parts of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
want to get as far away from it as possible. Even if we talk about it,
it's because it's a way of life, but man, I don't want no. That's why they always say, oh, nigga, get some money, you change. No. I got some money and I made a change. You need to do the same. Like,
right. I know people, like, I got people close to me, no bullshit. Like, you know, I grew up in the hood and whatnot, and none of us, me and my siblings, we all walked a straight path. Didn't get caught up in, no drug game, no none of that shit. And none of us never been to prison. But I got people close to me, family members and shit, that grew up, basically silver spoon in their mouth and rapping about this and that.
But them be the ones that go, I have partners like that. I ain't gonna say no names, but they like that. Like, nigga, you don't have to do this.
Right.
You don't have to do this. Like,
right.
It's okay. Like, you don't want to go to jail. That's not fun.
Yeah, they think it's a lifestyle, but this is real life. It's not a lifestyle. This is my real life.
But that's the world we live in, though. Like, they glorify that. Like, it's okay, though, now. Like, niggas is okay with riding with a female and then they bucking sales and all, and the gun, and like, when I came up, did this because you had to. It wasn't because you wanted to. It wasn't because it was cool. You
trying to eat.
And I niggas, it's cool. It's cool to see.
Right.
It's
cool
to.
It's all fun and games until your ass being sentenced. You dig?
Niggas don't want to. Hey, it's not fun when you 14 for real.
Right.
Listen, for real. Like right now, we like. Niggas in jail probably laughing at us right now, like, y'all can't go outside either.
Right. Y'all stuck in the house with us.
It ain't no fun.
Fucking coronavirus. So, just real quick, we in the middle of the, we're recording this in the middle of the coronavirus quarantine. And, shit's real. Like, we're trapped in the house, but I'm not gonna get off into that soapbox. I'm here with my boy, Buddy. Buddy Love, kicking shit, talking his music shit. Just really, it's lit. It's lit, What else you want to talk about, B?
I mean, this, whatever. I mean, you want to avoid the coronavirus conversation,
but it's so hard too. It's so hard.
It's going on.
What's your take on it? How do you feel about the coronavirus?
Yo, I don't want to talk. I don't want to answer it because I just, man, I'm gonna just start by saying I believe in God.
Shout out to God. That's what's up. Shout out to the Most High.
I don't know what other
whatever
people,
you believe.
Whatever
in.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. But I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to get into my life or my story, but like, I died. They found me. I got a bad heart. I have a defibrillator. So I could catch the corona. I'm one of those people that they say, heart disease, I have that. Blood disease, I have that. High blood pressure, I have that. You know what I'm saying? And I could catch it. But I'm going to just say this. Like, if that's going to be the way I'm going to go out, I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I'm doing until it's my time. Like I'm not. You're not gonna tell me that something that I grew up with learning to do is the only way you can avoid this shit. So you gonna tell me I can't go outside because nobody else wants to wash their hands, nobody else wants to clean up their house, nobody else wants to clean behind themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the shit that I always knew how to do, right, and always done, because what Mitch say, cleanliness is next to godliness. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that I already knew and I always did and I always do. So it's like, you telling me that's like, you ain't got no cure for this? This shit just woke up and came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. So now I got to run around and I can't touch nothing? Or social distancing, stay 6 feet away from people, but I got kids. That's the biggest germ in the world. Right. Because they do everything. So it's like, man, listen to me. I ain't telling people not to believe it. I understand they saying people dying over it, all that. Tell me when an 8-year-old die over it. Don't keep talking to God. I'm sorry, people that's passed, but you can't keep telling me about nobody that's already sick, that's very old, and y'all not even curing them because y'all worried about the coronavirus. They might be in there because they got bad asthma. Right. But you looking past the asthma because you're trying to worry about this virus that came out of nowhere. Right. So then they pass away. Now you saying they died from corona when they probably died from having an asthma attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my theory. Like, I don't know how other people think.
I ain't even ready to get off into it. We've already done an episode about the coronavirus. I'm not gonna go off into no philosophical bullshit on the coronavirus.
I just wish people, like, I'm gonna say this and we could change the subject. This is more a mental thing. It ain't nothing with physical, nothing with your health and none of that. This more of a mental thing. Like, if you're not strong minded, you're not gonna survive this coronavirus shit, because you're gonna let any and everything that you see and you're gonna turn yourself into a caveman. Right. And watching the news. I had to tell my sister, turn up the fucking TV, quit watching this bullshit. It's gonna be a new world. It's gonna be a new world.
When we come up out of this quarantine,
new world order right here. What we've been hearing about.
We're not going back to our normal way of life. I know that for damn sure. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Everybody laugh at me, but I was super, super fucking sick. Like, no bullshit. I was sick as a dog back in January, and I was sick for like 6-7 weeks, and literally I'm like telling everybody, like, this ain't the normal flu, this ain't no regular flu. I had this horrible ass dry ass cough. Like, I swore I thought I was like, I thought it was it.
But if you ever had the flu, the flu do that.
I don't typically get sick.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if anybody just had the flu, I had influenza B in February. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I had pneumonia before, so I know I died. I was found on the floor. So I know all the bad things I done had. So, like, when you get the flu, yes, you be sick. It's no cure for it. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. So you can go. They can give you that what is it, Tamiflu, to catch it if you caught it before it get in. But see, as people nowadays, we'll go to the motherfucker. Now that they done built these things called urgent care, so you go there because you feel like, fuck, I ain't gonna sit in the emergency room because, first of all, I don't want the highest bill. Right. And second of all, I don't really think I'm that sick. Right. Or in your mind, you praying you ain't that sick. So you go to the urgent care, but by the time you finally go is when you just can't take it no more. Right. And that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, all right, we got a virus. It's corona. Okay. Let me know. Just open the outside back the fuck up. Because it's beautiful outside. And I got some shit to do. I got videos to shoot. You get what I'm saying? I got an album to promote. Right. While You Wait is out right now, by the way. Shout out to Buddy Love. 6 dope tracks on there. And it's everywhere. Everywhere. YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Shazam, your girlfriend, CD player, iPods, PlayStation. It's on everything. Like
all platforms. Check them out. Check
nice.
them out.
It's a nice joint too. It's nice. It's nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Buddy Love with the music. Got on all platforms.
You want to tell me how you just cheated me at Connect 4?
We not gonna get off on my Connect 4 tangent. Like that's what I'm doing to keep myself occupied.
She rigged it up.
Her
things was already in the spots.
That's not a true story. I just be kicking ass, like I said earlier today. Like in the words of my pops, I'm kicking ass and asking names later. That's what my dad used to say to us when we did some bullshit. I'm kicking ass and asking names later. So that's what it is. Come and get this work on this Connect 4 board. If you fucking with me, once outside open back up, I'm gonna get one of them big
big joints. I just
Connect 4 one. Somebody sent that to me, and I'm hey, whatever. Let's get out in the park and set some shit up. I'm here with my boy Buddy Love, my homeboy Buddy Love. He just came through and rapped some music shit. This is Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Check us out on all platforms. You can check out Pure Fuckery on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Anchor, Speaker, and YouTube. Pure Fuckery. Look me up on Facebook. Monique Ross, Dr. Monique Ross on Instagram. So Sophisticated One. Doctor in the building. Yeah, Dr. Bay.
Don't leave that out.
Dr. Bay. Hey, that's me. Somo, Just Mo. I'm here with my man, Buddy. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Drop them comments on YouTube. Give me some feedback. Let us know what you think of the episode. We over and out. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.